Many of us dream of traveling and discovering new cultures, but what if I told you that you could experience entire worlds at a single festival? Today, I'll take you on a journey through 13 of the most spectacular events that attract millions of people from around the globe. From the madness in Rio, through the tomato fight in Spain, to the mysterious ice sculptures in China. Ready for an adventure? Let's begin. To start, we take you to Rio de Janeiro, a city located on the edge of the Blue Ocean, where the world's largest carnival takes place every year. In February or March, when European cities are still in winter slumber, Rio de Janeiro comes to life to the rhythm of samba. Colorful floats pass through the streets, with dancers dressed in a flurry of feathers and sequins. Their movements, full of grace and sensuality, hypnotize the crowds, drawing them into the whirl of fun. The carnival in Rio is not just about dancing, it's a way of life, an explosion of joy that for a few days transforms the entire city into one big, vibrant spectacle. And now we move to Germany, to historic Munich, where Oktoberfest takes place every year. It's the largest beer festival in the world, a true delight for lovers of the golden brew and Bavarian tradition. At the end of September, thousands of people from all over the world gather in huge, bustling tents. The air is filled with the scent of beer and traditional German dishes, and the tables are laden with pretzels, sausages, and pork knuckles. Brass bands play traditional Bavarian melodies, and people dance, sing, and toast with mugs full of beer. Every sip of this golden drink is a celebration of life, joy, and friendship. Hold on to your hats, because now we're heading to sunny Spain, to the small town of Buñol, where the annual La Tomatina takes place, a festival like no other. Why? Because this is where the world's weirdest yet tastiest battle happens, a tomato fight. Imagine thousands of people dressed in white shirts gathered in the main square. Suddenly trucks filled to the brim with ripe red tomatoes drive into the crowd, and then the madness begins. People throw themselves at each other, pelting each other with juicy fruits. La Tomatina is a festival for those who aren't afraid to get messy. We leave Europe and move to another continent, North America. Our destination is the heart of the Black Rock Desert in Nevada, where Burning Man takes place every year. It's a week-long celebration of art, music, freedom, and creativity, and above all, community. In the last week of August, a temporary city rises on the sun-scorched desert like a mirage. This is Black Rock City, a metropolis of freedom and self-expression. Burning Man is a place where you can be yourself, without masks and conventions, limited only by your own imagination. Now we move to Asia, to the land of smiles, Thailand. It is here, in April, that Songkran, the Thai New Year, is celebrated. But beware, this is not a festival for those who fear water. Songkran is the time of the biggest water battle in the world. Imagine, entire cities turn into an arena of water fun. People splash water on the streets, from balconies, and even from specially prepared cars for the occasion. Splashing water symbolizes washing away all the worries and troubles of the old year and starting a new chapter with a clean slate. We return to Europe, this time to the United Kingdom, for the Glastonbury Festival. It is one of the largest and most famous music festivals in the world, a true celebration for music lovers. Every year, in June, music resounds on the vast green meadows in Somerset. On several stages, world-class stars perform, representing various music genres, from rock and pop, through electronic, to folk and world music. However, Glastonbury is not just about concerts. It is a unique atmosphere that brings people from all over the world together. We now move across the ocean to the United States, to a city that lives and breathes music, New Orleans. It is here, in February or March, that Mardi Gras takes place, a carnival full of color, dance, and masquerades. The streets of New Orleans transform into a vibrant stage where a spectacle of magic and fantasy unfolds. Colorful floats, characters in elaborate costumes, omnipresent jazz music, all of this creates the unique atmosphere of Mardi Gras. It's a celebration of joy that allows you to forget about everyday worries, and, if only for a moment, transport yourself to a world of fantasy. From New Orleans, we move to sunny California, specifically to the Coachella Valley, where the music festival of the same name takes place every year. Coachella is a festival for those who love music, fashion, and art. On several stages set up across the valley, the biggest stars of pop and alternative music perform. Besides concerts, Coachella also offers many other attractions: artistic installations, fashion shows, and even yoga and meditation classes. It's also an opportunity to discover the latest trends in fashion and art. We leave the sunny coasts of California and move to the far north to Scotland, specifically to the Shetland Islands. It is here, in the heart of winter, that Helly Aa, the festival of fire and Vikings, takes place. On the last Tuesday of January, the residents of Shetland dress up as Vikings and take to the streets to honor their ancestors. The climax of Helly Aa is the burning of a giant model of a Viking ship. It is an extraordinary blend of history, tradition, and fun. From the cold Shetlands, we move back to sunny Spain, this time to Pamplona. It is here, every year in July, that San Fermín takes place, a festival known worldwide for its most spectacular element, the running of the bulls. Every morning, for 8 days, hundreds of daredevils face enraged bulls on the narrow streets of Pamplona. Participants in the run must demonstrate great fitness and reflexes to avoid contact with the bull's horns. It is also a deeply rooted Spanish tradition that attracts thousands of tourists from all over the world every year. From the hot Pamplona, we move to the romantic Venice, the city of lovers and canals. It is here, in February, that one of the most beautiful and elegant carnivals in the world takes place, the Carnival of Venice. The streets fill with characters in elaborate, colorful costumes and masks, carefully hiding their identities. The Carnival of Venice is an unforgettable experience that allows you to travel back in time and feel the atmosphere of ancient Venice. From Venice, we move to the Far East, to the land of cherry blossoms, Japan. Our destination is Kyoto, the former capital of Japan, where every year in July, the Gion Matsuri takes place, one of the oldest and most important festivals in Japan. Gion Matsuri is a month of religious and secular celebrations, culminating in a grand parade of floats adorned with traditional Japanese decorations. It's an extraordinary opportunity to experience the rich culture and tradition of Japan. Our journey ends in China, in the city of Harbin, which is famous for hosting the world's largest ice sculpture festival, the Harbin Ice Festival. Every year, in January and February, Harbin transforms into a winter wonderland. Over several square kilometers, hundreds of ice and snow sculptures are created, depicting animals, people, buildings, and even entire cities. The Harbin Ice Festival is an unforgettable experience for the whole family and a perfect way to spend the winter holidays. And so our journey through 13 extraordinary festivals around the world has come to an end. Each one is different, each has its own unique vibe and atmosphere. And you, which festival would you like to visit? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you don't miss more travel inspiration. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this content. See you in the next episode. Take care. Bye for now.